Good morning, afternoon, evening, y'all. Y'all caught me singing. I accidentally this mute button is very sensitive on this microphone. I was still kind of singing. You caught me. How are y'all? Good morning. Good morning. Cedric Corbett, good morning. Welcome. Evan, 9 months of sub, and thank you so much. Watching this while cleaning my pens. Love it. Inkwell Monster Kid homesick. That stinks. But at least you're here. I saw your tweet. That's funny. I'm thinking about writing Bone Weaver's Orchard. It's on the list. I don't know. That's like added pressure for me, but that's one of the first books I thought of. Just so you know. Today's work is all lit review and summarizing tech I know from my new boss. Whew. Nice. Good morning, Bruce. All right, enjoy y'all's lurking. Ink some pens. Enjoy your lurking. Kate, where's your alert? The alerts are actually on. 13 months of subbing. Let's go. In the drive-thru at Starbucks. What's your order, Jackie? If you're not driving, you can text me your order. There it is. Kate delayed. It was waiting for some kind of pun or something. It was pun engaged alerts. That was strange. But thank you, Kate. Got to get that grilled cheese and pumpkin cream cold brew. That actually sounds kind of legit. That sounds kind of legit. Late Kate. New ink's coming tomorrow. My red and white Lami's coming on Friday. Anyone else get the red and white Lami? I mean, that's a me pen. Like, I'm 100% getting that one. And a pumpkin cream. Golly, you're killing. I should have eaten. Should have eaten before stream. We're going to have to hold out to after stream. Tessa, I saw the picture of your desk. That looks really, really good. I actually have a link I've saved for Pinac members this weekend, and the desk looks similar. I'm gonna let you know. Got it off Goulet, so got the Lamy pink ink with it as well. I had thoughts on that today. I had thoughts on the Lamy white and red pen today, in that I don't know why it exists or what we're doing. I'll take it. I like it. I want it. Like Evan said, it's just a rehash of like a pen from 10 years ago, but I tweaked two Parkers recently and did a candle wax fix on a sonnet and a scotch tape fix on a dual fold. I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm scared to ask. It folds as well. I don't even know what that means. Ooh, like this. Or folds back to have more room. Now that I could grok that. Folds down. Okay, so like against the wall. Isn't the red and white Safari a parts pen? Maybe. Like I accuse Sailor of doing that, right? Which is fine. But all it needed was that stupid red ring around the barrel instead of the black one for me to go, yeah, that's the one. Good podcast today. It was. I felt pretty good about it. Talked about the OKB 48 elections, general elections. That's the ballpoint, the Japanese ballpoint general election. One, and talked about NaNoWriMo and me committing to at least copying a book. Your house is only 875 square feet. Yeah, so that space makes a big difference. Morning Rewizzles. Oh, that's awesome, Kate. Dang, you're awesome with fixing all those things up. It does have a colored clip, though, which is pretty uncommon for Safaris. Yeah. But like Bruce was saying, that's the cap from the USA edition, which is probably still available. Brad is more delayed than usual. I did have an alert delay earlier, so my apologies. Everything looks good on my side, streaming wise, but yeah, I have seen some weirdness. Honestly, the metal of the clip on the Safari is what I dislike the most about it. Being colored or black is so much better. Yeah, I like. We've got enough of the chrome clips, right? We got enough of those. So, but I mean, that's kind of my jam. Like, I've been thinking about inking up a Lamy Safari anyway. I'll just wait till that one gets in. I use Lamy cartridges a lot too with those pens. I tend to use, I don't know, Platinum's one I use a lot of the Platinum ink cartridges, and Lamy's one I tend to use a lot of the ink cartridges. Like Sailor, I rarely do. Pilot, I don't. Claire, what is up? But Lamy and Platinum seem to be the two I lean towards cartridges on, aside from Kaweco. Kaweco just because they're smaller. But I don't know what it is about the Lamy and Platinum inks. I guess I just like their blue blacks and their blacks. And I have some Lamy orange. That's good. I don't have any Platinum inks that aren't blue, black, or black. But I use those cartridges almost religiously. I think they're great. Great inks. Redden and Rice, 7 months of subbing. Thank you so much, Claire. Hope you're doing well. The Mommy Special Edition pen. That's a different stream, Schmevelin. That's a different stream. Platinum Blue Black is the only Iron Gall ink I feel safe using. One of the great inks. Better than Pilot Blue Black, even. Yep, doing good. Doing good, Claire. Doing good. I use a lot of Lamy carts because I hate the converters. Really? You have a irrational hate for Lamy converters compared to like some of the other terrible converters that we deal with? I don't find that to be the case with Lamy. JetPen's got the Bungu Box inks in. I saw that. I almost did something... I was looking at the Sweet Potato Yellow ink yesterday. I need to order the Acroball. That's what I do about with jet pens is I need a $2.50 ballpoint pen, right? I need the Pilot Acroball 0.3. It's like I don't have that pen. We were talking about it with Thunder Viking yesterday. That I need that, and then I end up ordering like $100 worth of other stuff like inks and other pens, and just because I'm there, but I came for like the $3 pen. So more annoyed by them than hate them. Yeah. Okay. Here's a shorter conversation. Name a good converter. What's a good brand converter? That's an easier conversation. Brad Atkinson, you smoke of Sweet Potato Yellow and Purple. That's probably illegal in Georgia. I mean, I know California is different, but both of those probably are illegal in Georgia. Schmidt K5, I don't have a problem with that. I like the Con 72. It's just the Con 70 is a great converter. That's terrible. I mean, the Con 70 converter is awful, but it's great. You just have, right? Schmidt converters, everyone likes the Schmidt converters. Yeah. Jet Pen's order arriving today. Oof. Is the Con 70 the one in the VP? No, that's the 20. The Con 70 is a little pump filler. It's larger, so it doesn't fit. Does it fit in the vanishing points? Does the Con 70 fit? Con 70 doesn't fit in the vanishing points, right? It's too big. The Con 70 doesn't fit in all of Pilot pens. Class 21 months of sub, and thank you so much. Hot take: Pilot makes some good converters. The Con 20 converter is my regular use Pilot converter. Nice. Yeah, the Con 70 doesn't work in the... Oh, yeah, it's button on button. Duh. Con 40 is the worst. Brad, Pilot, which Pilot V5? It's called the High Tech Point, and that's all one word. High Tech Point, all one word. It's not a special edition. They're just not common. JetPens has them, though. I probably like Platinum converters between Pilot, Sailor, and Platinum. I think Platinum has the best converters. Fun fact, I come from the original town of Monte Grappa Pens, and I pass in front of their factory every week. That's cool. That's cool. I love Montegrappa. Yeah, I'm not sure Galantium. It was such a short-lived pen, but when I broke it out last week, we looked on jet pens and they were there. Maybe they were out of stock or something, I don't know. I've only used cartridges in the Vanishing Point. I use cartridges in the Vanishing Point pretty religiously too. My peak is in a town about 30 minutes away, but it still says it's going to take another 3 days to get here. Yeah, they're going to walk. They're going to walk the last 30-minute drive. So they're gonna walk that part. So about 3 days. What pen looks like a Lamy but isn't? My first thought was a Mont Blanc M. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm pro ink cartridge. I have nothing against ink cartridge. It helps that I love blue black ink so much, right? Like I can get blue black in any cartridge I want, really. Oh, that's funny, Alessandra. You're not very late. We only started 14 minutes ago. We go late on Wednesdays. So we're going to do something fun today. We're going to open up my new hole punch, and we're going to punch the pages that I want to put into my William Hanna notebook, because it's bugging me that I don't have everything in here that I want. So we're going to do that here momentarily. Let's punch all the pages. All right, let me get this set up. Holy, there we go, Kate. That one actually took, it's a sign of a good pun when it actually takes you a split second, then you have this realization, then you're like, damn it, that was smart. That's what makes a good pun, when you go, oh, yeah. That's what I just did there. Rip on me. Have any of you guys been to Drum Goals before? Planning on go there sometime in November? Absolutely. I've been there twice. Yeah, twice. And then we have some viewers that live in the area that visit frequently. Absolutely 100% well worth the trip. Is that a new color, Brad? A new color of what? I really like that hole punch you got. I have not had any problems with mine. Yeah, like I actually I did email David at William Hanna. I said, hey, what's your when people ask you for punches, what's your recommendation? And he there was no one recommendation. It was literally all the ones that we discussed: the Atoma, the Levenger, and the Arc. Oh, new notebook? No, this is my William Hanna cover. Well, let's do this. That is not it. I'm really bad at buttons. All right, let's do this. New color. So yeah, this is my William Hanna planner, and it's pretty thin right now. It's pretty thin going right now because I haven't been using the daily. I'm really anxious to get this Hobonichi going. It's time for that. But like you can't tell on here, but like this is a well-loved, beautiful notebook. Like it's really come into its own. Hang on, that's my wife. Let me text her. Tell her I'm streaming. Yeah, so it's thick, it's backed, like felt backed. It's like a double thickness. When are you starting your Hobonichi? As soon as I can. So what is that, the last week of December? I don't even know. Like, I might do some pre-planning stuff in December. So let's see. So I have my dividers in here. I'm going to take out these last few planner pages that I had going that I didn't work on. Yeah, the blue came out. This was like Kingfisher blue, I think was the name of it. So it's like the suede. The sound is great, right? Doesn't start at the 1st of Jan. Yeah. But like you can do some end of December stuff in there. I think they give you maybe a little bit of stuff. So you can tell this is well loved. Like I've spilled coffee on it here. Like it's got all kinds of good stuff going. So since we're gonna use the Hobonichi next year, I want to use this for like paper testing, and I use different papers for different things. So like I had already put in the Mormon. This is the Croquis 60-pound cream paper. So when I had the Atoma punch on loan, I punched these, right? So now that I'm switching the planner layout, I needed my own hole punch because I had to send the Atoma back. So we were looking at them the other day, and I bought one. And I'll show you. I got the papers I'm gonna put in it. Let me open this up first. Good gods, I want a William Hanna planner. That seems like a U product. Schmelin. Seems like right up your alley. Sorry, I didn't have time to prep this beforehand, so we got to open this up. So this is the Staples Arc. Oh, I just hit the mic. Hang on. I'm here for the Jodo Peak. New ones are in progress. So this is the one I bought. Staples Arc one. I was using the Jodo today. Podcast is live. So yeah, this is the one with the wings. Iva is saying we have that hole punch. That's awesome. Instructions. Just comes boobale wrapped. All right. So let's actually slide this out of the way for the moment. I don't know that we're going to be able to get this in camera. We can at least get the punching pages in camera. Oh, is this going to be too tall? So it's kind of like a leverage deal, right? So the wings, the arms open up, and the punch down like from the leverage. Yeah, Rattler Jen, I'll check for you. Can you email me or DM me on Twitter, not Twitch, and I will let you know. All right, so down here is the measurements. How does this work? We'll have to figure out what I'm actually doing here. Oh, so I put it here. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see that. Let's see. So it's upside down, but that's the only way I can get it on there. So I put here the A5, so my paper comes in this way. And then I can do it to, what's that, junior legal? Sorry, you can't read that, it's upside down. And then A4 and whatever, letter, A4, and then out. So we're gonna do A5, because that's the size of my planner. All right. And there's the punches. And the idea, for those who aren't familiar, I'm about to show you, Cioli. I'm about to show you that. And then they're designed to cut to fit in these discs, right? So it'll look like this. Right. So this is what we're going for. This hole punch is, so you can order the pre-punch stuff from William Hanna, but it's just William Hanna's paper, which is actually pretty good. But what I want to do is get some of my A5 stuff in here. So I have the Clairefontaine Triomphe, right? These are just pads. These are just glue-bound pads here that I don't mind taking taking out of the pads to fit into here. So I'll have the Clairefontaine bright white letter writing paper, the Life Bank writing paper, the Well-Appointed Desk E-Sleek writing paper. See, I do like a lot of reviews on I'll do different reviews on different papers just as I feel. And then I already have the Morimon Croquis in here. That's what this is. So, let's see how it works. Let's go with, let's grab like, I don't know. Actually, I do need to count the pages to see how many it does, right? So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many is this supposed to do, Tessa? 5 or 8? 5. Let's do 5 to start with. 5 to 6. Okay, I'm gonna do 5 here, and then we'll see if it fits. So I need this camera higher for this display. So I'm gonna pop this. I'm gonna unlock it. It's probably gonna hit the camera. Let's see. Oh, so close. It is about 1 inch away from hitting the camera. I'm being a pest today. What is the color of your planner? It's purple, but I don't know what the real name of it is. It's the purple exterior, kingfisher interior. All right, so the idea here is that I'll put the paper in here, and then you just push it down to punch, right? Since you can't really see that on the desk cam, but we want to see what the holes look like. Creative Space, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. You could hole punch the tablet covers to make dividers-ish so you can flip to each section and know what paper's in each. Yeah, totally. So I already have some dividers in here, which I'll show you in a minute. So I have these, but I can make some more, right? All right, let's do Clairefontaine. We're punching holes. So I'm slotted into the A5. Miss Cheese Crafties, thanks for the host. Appreciate you. This looks like a medieval torture device. It was actually, the design of it was the one thing that made me not consider it. I don't necessarily care for the design, but I get it. All right. So we're slotted in up to our A5 notch, which is behind the cheerleaders. Sorry, Craig. Poor Penman, 9 months of someone. Thank you so much, Paul. About 2 weeks before I got the Golden Ring Planner, before that Golden Ring Planner review, I got the fully equipped Mega Discbound. Nice. This is the Staples Arc Punch. So it should remind you of the Staples Arc Punch because it literally is the Staples Arc Punch. All right, that punch is really easy. All right, so here's my clips. I'm going to, before I even go to the paper, to the notebook, I'm going to test one of these William. I'm going to do an overlay with the William Hanna pre-packaged hole punch because I'm curious. See, Staples Arc. All right, so that was 5 pages. That was dead simple. All right, so they're pretty spot on. Yeah, like this should work. That's pretty clean, right? Pretty clean. So they have a little bit different mushroom shape here in the disc. These are flatter and narrower. These are more rounded in the arc. So let's see how these fit. It's not very kerthunky because it was actually pretty light pressure to punch it, which was impressive. Like, good leverage. All right, so you can do, like, if you're not familiar with a disc bound system, you can insert or remove 5, 6, 7, 8 pages at a time, but you always start at one end and then just kind of press them down as you go. I mean, perfect, right? Perfect. They fit the right spacing, actually even a little looser turn, but they're still strong enough on the backside to hold the page in. And the alignment's perfect. I think it's a win. Anyone know if there's a punch available for the plotter? No, but we could find out. I'm sure there is, because some of that, I won't say it's a universal system, but it is supposedly some systems. But like, someone had the Franklin Covey punch and it did not line up. Someone sent me that. So I don't know. All right, let me do a few more Clairefontaine, then we're going to swap it up. Actually, we'll just finish off this pad. This pad was getting end of days. Let's see how many sheets I got here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's do 8 this time. We did 5 last time. Yeah, so 8 slides in here pretty well. That was more kerthunky. Oh, fail. Look what I did. I didn't shove it in far enough. I was too fast. Rip. Damn it. All right, so I'll just use these. Use these as scratch paper. Rip. What you made me go and do, chat. Too fast. Yeah, you can get some F's in the chat. Ugh. Sunk in a ditch. It's a clean cut, though. Look how clean that. All right. It did 8 pages, though. Half pro is a fact. All right, let's do the sleek paper. All right, where are we? So that's Clairefontaine. We'll do the sleek here. It's my favorite Anna sticker. Which is funny, the Anna paper is going in that location. All right. I also have the Kikuyo loose leaf paper. I'm going to put in here as well. So this one, a little more glue bound at the top, but you just peel them off. This time, I will effort the holes in the punch better. I will actually force it in all the way. There's that. Let's see how they work. Oh, I did these backwards, though. That's okay. I did these backwards. So this is, these are orientation paper because the lines aren't on the back, but that's okay. I will use these still. Man, so many things to learn. Wait a minute, this one didn't fit. What am I doing wrong here? Is this not A5? Maybe this is a little bigger than A5. It looks a little bit longer. Yeah, 5x5 by 8.5. Okay, that's cool. This one's a little bit longer. That's my fault. Yeah, A5-ish. So they run a little long here. They actually fit in the book, which, like, I'm okay with. Because right now I'm not banging this around. They're not going to get, like, damage from, like, throwing this in a bag or backpack. That's okay. Totally learning curve, Rattler Jen. Totally learning curve. In regards to transcribing a book for November, how do you determine how many words a book is? Find a full page, count it, multiply it. Flip it upside down, multiply it by the pages in the book. Then you get at least a ballpark. Oh, there you go. Lines are at the bottom. Y'all are so smart. Yeah, Sarah knows. Inkwell Monster knows what's up. Oh, yeah, number of words on a line. Yeah. So that actually fits pretty well, even though I did it backwards. I'm going to do a few more of these, even though they're a little bit big. I want to do them in the other orientation as well. What paper did you just put in the William Hanna? This is the Sleek from Anna. It's a good paper. It's not a paper I'd want to use every day. It's a little particular. Not in performance, but in feel. Like, it just feels weird. So I actually want to hole punch this side. Definitely a learning curve on this. I mean, for me, like, the punch is doing its job properly. I'm not doing my job properly. All right. So, doesn't really stick out hardly at all. All right. This is one of my rulers. Up in the front section, we're going to go with the bank paper because that's my favorite paper. I don't have any Tomoe A5 handy. I have some sheets somewhere. I need to find them. And I'm going to put that in there too. That paper reminds me of the typewriter onion skin my grandma used to use. It's almost sticky. Like, it's such a weird paper, but it feels good on some pens and not good on the other pens. So, this is going to be my main paper in here. Life bank paper. So, I'm going to put a bunch of pages in this one. So, short version. On the punch, it works great. Like, literally no issues. There's a lot of glue bound on this. So this is one of the problems, you know, that you're just going to have to get over if you want to put in some different papers. Some of them just come top bound like this, and you're just going to have to pull this off if you want to use it in the punch. But if you've gone as far as buying a punch to use with a disc bound system, that's not going to be a big deal. Does have really good leverage on it. I do like it for that. All right, so that fits perfectly, I think. Oh no, it's a little off. I wonder why that... What did I do this time, chat? See how I short-sided it here? Like it's not centered? What did I do that time? Curious. Could be the life paper is not true A5. Could be. That is true. But I've never known them not to be. So this Kikuyo is... Damn it, Tessa. I am disappointed. Bummer pants. All right, let's see if I wanted to center it. Get out the paper cutter. Well, I want them to be bigger. Let's see if I can center it, though. See if I can do my own alignment. Just do a single sheet. Center it on the edges. I could at least get by with this. Like, that's better. So I'll make my own I'll make my own spacing. I just never thought that this was an A5. It didn't even cross my mind that it was a little bit smaller. If you're doing it yourself, will you line all of them same? I mean, look at it already, Mafia Geek. I have paper hanging out the top, out the bottom. I'll be okay. Like, I think that ship, if you're going to do this, that ship sails pretty quickly. Like, if I'm that concerned, I need to return the hole punch, right? Like, it'll be close enough. It'll be better than it was before. I want these to align centered because I don't like the disc cut near the edge. I like the discs to be centered here. The punches to be centered. I don't want a out of alignment punch. Carol Lawfrey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. So I'll just do the best I can. Like, I can eyeball. I can eyeball the center pretty well. Like, well enough so it's not extremely shifted. Like, this is the paper I wanted to use the most in here, and I didn't even consider that it wasn't a true A5. But, like, that's fine. Like, look. Like, it gives me... I know some of the other pages are throwing you off here, visual, but it gives me that much space at the bottom, that much at the top, as long as I center them. That's cool. So, we're already looking like this. Well, you can't even see that. But yeah, paper's all over the place. All right, we're going to do a little bit more bank paper. Carol with the sub, prime sub, and thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, Claire Fontaine. I'm just thinking what I have here. I want to put this Kikuyo in here too. All right, a couple more bank papers. You can put a washi tape for a marker for the alignment. That's true. It's really close enough. Like, you know, if you look at some books that are printed, like not paperbacks that are just like laser chopped, some books, you know, the pages aren't always aligned. I'm okay with this. Like, this doesn't bother me. It bothers me more the ones that are long and short than whether it's centered. As long as it gets into the... As long as I have good space above the top disc and below the bottom disc, I'm good. Like, that really doesn't bother me. I just got to remember to do it. Like, I have to put it in here, get it out, everything flush and tight, and then kind of guesstimate the spacing. The punch is really good. I really like the hole punch. That, no qualms there. So, that's the key. We can figure everything else out. All right. So then I want to do some of the Kikuyo. We will do the washi tape marker here. Let's see what I got here. But I will put this, since it's a white paper, I'll put it with a cream colored paper and I'll be able to know the difference. Panatic, what are you doing with the William Hanna when you start the Hobonichi? This is like what I'm doing. It'll just be like for notes and writing in general, day-to-day paper testing. Like I'm going to have, I have at least 5 different papers in here right now. And then I'll switch it around even more than that. Like I'm going to get some Tomoe River to put in here, something like that. Are these A5 pages? Yes. All right. The Kikuyo is A5 pages. My wife's home. Everyone say hi to Mary Beth.
Hello.
Toby pooped on the floor while I was podcasting. Son of a gun, that dog. So, yeah. Kikuyo, loose leaf A5, pops right in there. And this one, I'll have in this until I get some more dividers. I can have this in the same section as the sleek paper, because like I wouldn't want it in the Clairefontaine paper. I would have to put washi marker in here because these 2 white pages are very, very similar. Yeah, Toby. Like I was the only one at home. I was busy. He didn't even come in here and like look at me. Usually, like he wasn't hanging out in this room. He'll usually like come in and look at me like, "Hey, bruh, need to go." This time I finished streaming, went out there to see him, and present. All right, y'all did good on this punch recommendation, though. It's really good. You said Kikuyo and he heard go poo poo. I know, right? Them dogs. All right. So. Oh, is this the tray? The Dingbats tray. There you go. Cool. I like it. Slides out. All right. Oops, hit the camera. Punching is going really well. This is the Staples Arc punch that I just unboxed, and it is exceptionally nice. It's doing better than I thought it would, and it's really good. So we now have, let's see, we can lock this back. Cool. Lock it for storage. Y'all go follow. Can we get a shout out to Celery Men? Celery Men, I mentioned you on the podcast today, which just published. They're the one handwriting the Lord of the Rings. If y'all hear me talk about that, so go follow their stream. If we can get a shout out, one of the mods can do that for me. All right, so this is what you get now. You just get a bunch of randomness in here, but that's the beauty of it, right? So I'll be able to add in more papers here. I need to make a note. Like I put Life Bank paper first because that's my favorite. It took me a minute to realize it was out of alignment or not the right size. Thank you, Rewizzles. Then we have the Kikuyo, just the basic paper here. Use sticky tabs to label them. Yeah. So I wasn't prepared to like totally set that up because I want to add even more paper in here. I want to be able to flip to here going, hey, I got this and this and this. So then we have the sleek paper in here, which is too long, but if I turn it the right way, it doesn't really stick out of the cover very much. So that's cool. Then we have the Clairefontaine, which I actually ruined part of that page in doing this. And then we have what I've used in here in the past is the Marmon Croquis. So between the Croquis and the bank paper, those are my 2 favorites. Then we have a bunch of the other papers in here. And then I'm going to get some Tomoe River in here. So I'm going to find some, even if I have A4 sheets of Tomoe River, I will punch the ends of them and fold them over. You could use tabs on the dividers. So I think I have more dividers, or I can make more dividers. Naper Villain with the sub. Thank you so much, Naper Villain. I appreciate that. Appreciate you doing that. So yeah, I have more dividers I can make. I do like having the color dividers, but I do like the washi tape idea where I could just like tag like the front, like tag a corner somewhere to say what type of paper it is. Bank paper is my favorite, but it's not a lot of other people's favorite, right? Like it's my favorite. I don't know why. I just like the texture of it a little bit. It's not. It's got a little bit of texture. It's not like glossy smooth, and it's good for everything. Since I use more than fountain pens, it handles all inks and pencils great, right? Like Tomoe River paper is awesome for fountain pens, but sometimes I want to use a pencil. It's not awesome for pencils. Does the William Hanna system allow for larger discs? So that's the one hang up with the William Hanna system is the discs are not interchangeable. You cannot grow your disc system after you buy the initial disc systems because they're built on this rod. And I don't know, I guess it's technically removable, but it's not really made to be like swapped into like an archive for like a 1/2 inch ring and then have like a 2 inch archive one. It's not built to have the covers around there. The archive ring is just a loose bar with the rings on it. That's the same size, 1 inch rings or whatever these are. So yes, it does not allow for larger discs, and you can't manipulate them in the cover that it comes in. So yeah, it's definitely more of a fixed system than you find from like Levenger, where you can just continually grow the discs, where the discs are the external binding of the notebook itself, right? So the discs are exposed out here, and they're really just a disc individually. They're not run through like this is set up. So, all right, cool. So that worked out pretty well. Like I made a couple of mistakes in punching. I incorrectly assumed some paper sizes. But all in all, this is tracking to be exactly the type of planner that I want, or the type of notebook that I want. To just have, instead of having to hunt down these different sheets to test different things, I can just have them all here. If since I'm switching to the Hobonichi for next year. So there you go. Pretty cool. Definitely happy with the hole punch too. All right. Let's do a giveaway. I'm gonna go eat lunch and get to the shipping department. Tony, I actually think your order is up first today, so I will probably just skip it and go to the second order and make you wait a little bit longer. So let's do a giveaway, and then I'm gonna wrap it up for today. I've been on the mic for a while. I am parched. My throat is scratchy. Time to wrap it up. All right, let's see what we got. Tessa, I see what you're saying. You can have a different external disk storage system. That would be the same specs. Yes, that makes sense. Ship mine before Tony. Hey, Matt, how are you doing? Glad you're here. All right, see what we can give away. Oh, I got more notebooks. More notebooks. So we did the right notepads yesterday, which I have not shipped. They're sitting right over there. I probably won't ship these till the weekend at some point. This is maybe one of the least spoken about, least respected Field Notes editions ever. And it's the End Papers edition. I think it's fantastic. I like the format. I like the shape. I like the measurements. I like the thickness. I like the end papers. I like the binding. But there was no love for this edition when it came out, and there's no love for this edition now, and I don't get it. I think it's great. Yeah, these are just fantastic. Midori planner thoughts. I love Midori's paper and layouts. Most of their planner layouts are very, very cool. I would certainly recommend them. Yeah, they are really well done, but I have no idea what to do with them. I think that's totally fair. I think that's a fair assessment. But after I did my big field notes giveaway, the inside is lined, so I don't have them open, but let's see if you can see it here. It's just lined, so. And I think they're both the same. They're both lined, yeah. So, like, I have some field notes editions left over from when I did my big giveaway for the raffle for St. Jude. So I'm gonna be giving some of these extras away that I know just won't get used as much here. All right. So let's give this away. All right, so let's open that giveaway. Yeah, the Mastori stuff's really, really good. What did you say, Rewhistles? In conclusion, I don't understand standard field note stands. I'm with you. I love the off-size ones. Yeah, like I'm down with that. All right, I'm gonna poke around, see if, excuse me. See if we have anyone I'm gonna toss it to today. Y'all let me know. Poke around makers and crafting a little bit. See what we can see is going on. That is my face. We don't need to. This is really bugging me out. So my makers and crafting always shows up in my like most followed list, so I don't know why it's not coming up at the top. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got here. So we have Simarchy doing Lego. That could be fun. Diamond painting. Oh, raffle has stopped. All right, give me 1 second. We'll pick a winner. I'm just seeing if we're gonna toss it to somebody here. Ooh. All right. I found a bullet journaler. Yeah, short stream. I always do a short stream on Wednesdays because I've just come off the podcast, go right into this. And so, yeah, like this is usually about the time I want to stop for lunch and, you know, just go on, get the rest of my day going. Like, and almost always I got to have shipping to do afterwards. So, yeah, shorter streams. We could go into a Spanish-speaking bullet journal stream. It actually looked pretty interesting. I think let's probably do that, huh? We're going to do that. Where'd it go? All right. Oh, yeah, I want to go to the shipping department because it's my favorite. All right, let's pick a winner. Pick a winner. Actually, I want to go to the shipping department so I can get it done. The sooner I can get it done, the more sane I will be. And I know it's like a long-term thing. Pick a winner. How many times have you won, Evan? Not that Evan, but the other Evan. Not Evan Max Twitch. Evan LH93. Oh my gosh. 6th win. That's ridiculous. You're gonna like I'm gonna start getting nasty emails here pretty soon. That's too funny. All right. You still have to email me your shipping address. That's the rules. We don't play favorites here, even though apparently the raffle bot does play favorites somehow. We don't play favorites. We make you follow the rules. So you gotta email me your shipping address. Even though I probably know it by heart by now. Oh, your address has changed. Okay. There we go. All right. All right, chat. Let's go to this raid. We're going to raid Sylvant TV. They're doing bullet journaling. It is a Spanish language stream, but I think it's worth like checking out what they're doing. They're doing some really good layout stuff. And I like popping in on new people sometimes too. I need a new raffle bot. I know. Hopefully they're okay with this. That's what always makes me nervous, but we'll see. All right. Y'all go have fun. We're going to start this raid. Feel free to hang out. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. See what we do. I have no idea what we're going to do tomorrow. We'll figure it out. Bye. Go light on the emotes. Yeah, I'd go light on the emotes. All right. Bye.
Déjame que procese. Muchísimas gracias, Addict, por esa raid con 53 personas. Y muchas gracias a Borg Dengbot por seguirme, a Addict también por seguirme. Y a Nils His Crafties, perdón si no lo estoy pronunciando bien. Muchas gracias por seguirme. Rattler Jen, muchas gracias por seguirme. Blue Molly, muchas gracias por seguirme. Tam Servo, muchísimas gracias por seguirme. Hola, bienvenida a todo el mundo. Saludos a Mars Crafty. Buenas tardes para ti también, Rattler